It's the fourth weekend of the MotoE World Championship and we are getting underway, the halfway stage of this incredible campaign. Welcome to all of the action for this weekend. It is going to be absolutely spectacular. I don't know why it says round 3 on our timings there, because this is round 4. We had our first race of the year as well back at the Spanish Grand Prix. Then we moved over as well over to France, then we moved over to Italy, Germany. Now we're here as well at the Dutch Grand Prix. Our fourth round of the season is about to get underway. 7 laps ahead of us then, and the conditions are superb. 38-degree air temperature, 27 is 38 track temperature, 27 air, 46% humidity. Race underway in around about 2 minutes time. This is your starting grid then. Jordi Torres has taken pole position, Matteo Ferrari second, Eric Granado starts third, Randy Kumanaka's fourth, Andrea Mantovani puts it in P5, Alessandro Zarconi is in sixth, Miguel Pons seventh, Kevin Zanoni is in eighth, Tito Rabat ninth, Matteo Cassidy is 10th, Nicolas Spinelli is 11th, Hector Garzo is in 12th, 13th for Heike Okubo, 14th Kevin Manfred, 15th Lucas Salvadori, 16th Alessio Fidelio, 17th Makia Perez, and 18th Maria Herner as well. Julie has left the comms box. She'll be back with us for the sprint race as well. I felt quite bad because I had to suddenly end the conversation. We're having such a great chat after the coverage, but we nearly overran into MotoE. Omi's in the box though, hanging around again for MotoE, who I think has become a convert this series with all his puns. Hello Omi, can you hear me in the back of the box?
Hello.
Hello, you looking forward to this one?
Yeah, I am.
Sounds good. Chime in whenever you want, my friend. Chime in as you get a little bit of losing on the tyres there. All set then to go for what's hopefully going to be a quick run. 15 minutes in total for this action. Takes us to around about 11:30. The first race week gets underway. Racing on a Saturday in Assen. Exactly how it should be. The sprint race later for MotoGP doing the same. Red flag at the front. All eyes will turn to the red lights. 7 laps ahead of us. The Dutch TT for MotoE is under starter's orders. All 5 lights. Lights out, pull the throttle back. Good start from Jordi Torres. Great start from Matteo Ferrari. He's going to focus into second position. Looks at the inside line. Coming into turn 1 in the harsh and Bosch. It's going to be Torres, Ferrari. Randy Kumanaka up into third position. Zarconi to fourth. Eric Granado drops down to 5th position as we come into turns 2 and 3. Coming into the Ulschenbrook before the switch back at 4 and 5. Matteo Ferrari trying to go right round the outside of Jordi Torres and succeeds by the time we come into turn 5 at Die Schrubben. Great opening lap then for Matteo Ferrari, who struggled in qualifying and now moves up into the lead of the race. But Jordi Torres is fighting back on the run down into Ruschenhoek, the kick at 7 as well, before coming into Stekuren as well at turn 8. Braking hard. We often see fallers here. Are they all going to go through safely? Yes, they are. There was no jump starts that came on the TV tower as they accelerate back up. Matteo Ferrari, Jordi Torres, Randy Kumanaka, Eric Granado, Kevin Zaloni as well. Mantovani up to 6th place, our winner from the Italian Grand Prix 2 races. As they turn in, Torres has got the slipstream back. Torres takes him, coming through Mantovani, into Dutraschlag, coming through Meanwhile into Hodge High, and Matteo Ferrari's retaking it from Torres. Torres coming back as they come into turn 14 as well, into Ramshoek at 15, and Eric Kumanaka looking up the inside. Well, this is quite exciting. This is only the opening lap, remember. Jordi Torres leads the championship. He's on 124 points. Matteo Ferrari is on 111. He's 13 points back. So the 2 championship protagonists are battling it out at the front. Complete lap 1 of 7. 6 laps to go here in MotoE as we head down towards turn 1 once again. Ferrari leads, Torres second. Kumanaka third, Granado fourth. Zanoni is in 5th, Cassidy 6th, Mantovani 7th, Rabatz is 8th, Coney 9th, Miguel Pons in 10th position as well at the last of the points paying positions as Eric Granado sends it up the inside of Randy Kumanako, sort of had to stand the bike up coming through to Schrubben at turn number 5. And look at the run now that they've all got. Granado's under attack as well already from Kumanaka. Torres trying to pass Matteo Ferrari, and Kumanako's back through at the inside, coming into Rushkenhook. So he's taking it back as they come into Stukual as well. I'm going to get that one. It's Stukunal as well. It's a really complicated name down at turn 8 as well. You need to Google Translate to get it. Where's Synthel for his home race as well? That's who we need to give us all the information. Salvador. Lucas Salvador is in 15th position at the moment on the Flon Greneshi MotoE bike. So Lucas Salvadori in 15th position. Miguel Pons down 3. Similar Sarconi on that opening start. But Matteo Ferrari keeping the lead of the race. Back up at the front we look. Now we're seeing Cassidy attacked by Mantovani on the inside line as they swing back. The MotoE World Championship. This is race 1 of 2 for the Dutch Grand Prix. It's now a World Championship event, remember. So 7 laps now, 7 laps later, 14 laps in total across the 2 races. Our second race of the day coming up later on. As up the inside, there goes Mantovani making a move on Zarconi. Zarconi immediately getting back. Mantovani saying no, thank you. And Mantovani gives Zarconi a little bit of a bump and keeps back through. And that's going to push him out for Tito Rabat to come back on the inside line. Ferrari leads. Torres with the fastest lap though, 1:42.81. And he is closing down a new best race lap record. Hardly surprising here at the Dutch Grand Prix for MotoE. These bikes incredibly faster than what we've seen so far this weekend. Now in full-out race trim, they just go for it. Don't have to do anything because they turn back on the accelerator, lightly on the brakes then for Ferrari. Torres P2. Surface temperature of the tyres on the right-hand side getting increasingly hot as they accelerate down. So I've just noticed that BT Sport have taken over the commentary, which is really bizarre because it was on the world feed commentary for quite a long time. Cassidy has been given a track limits warning. So Matteo Cassidy in P5 has been given that warning. I'm surprised actually that BT Sport have taken over the commentary because it was the world feed for quite a long time. So, okay, someone's fixed the issue, but I think the MotoE needs to be a lot better, actually, at doing what it is at the moment. Into the last corner, gets back. I think BT's coverage has dropped a lot this year compared to what it normally should be. Cross the line, 4 to go. Eric Granado has been given a track limits warning as well, so he's going to be told to watch it up the inside. Nicely moved there. That's Cassidy passing Granado. Granado trying to come back. Door gets swiped in front of him there, I'm afraid. And, yep, hugging the inside line. So Matteo Cassidy and Eric Granado have been given track limits warning. Do it again. You'll be given a long lap penalty. So you really should just take care and relax on what you need to do. Realise it's not going to be that hard of a race. As Torres right on the back of Matteo Ferrari as they hurtle down in towards the braking zone, and Torres nearly losing the rear of the bike. Meantime, we're seeing Mantovani battling with Eric Granado. Mantovani's on the inside line, coming into turn 8. Granado not giving him any room. Mantovani goes through, gets his elbow down and takes the position. And on a MotoE bike, that is incredibly insane to even consider a move on the inside. And now Granado's fighting back. And still, Mantovani gets forced onto the green. Mantovani has to back out of the position as we come through Mandeveen at turn 10. Into 11, a Duderschlot. Meanwhile, turn 12, an amazing little run we are seeing at the moment in MotoE. Ferrari and Torres are a second ahead of Randy Kumanaka. 3 tenths between themselves at the moment. So a lot of, I don't want to say it, but a lot of good strategies coming into this play. Let's take a look. So this is Ferrari retaking the lead at turn 3 against Jordi Torres, and Torres trying to fight back on the inside line. Didn't work out. Now this is down at turn 5 at the Schlubben, when Ferrari completed that little manoeuvre. He leads. 3 to go. 5 and 7. Quick race. Kubo, track limits warning. Ferrari leading it 0.2 of a second to the rest of the field. Oh, hello. Garzo's passed Zanini, and Spinelli has passed Zarcone. So they've swapped over once more in the race run as we hurtle down through Rushkenhook before the kink at 7 and then into turn number 8 as well. Absolutely love this track. It's a fantastic one. The sprint race coming up later today as well. Going to be fantastic. That's our next stream at 3 o'clock British Summer Time, I believe, is the call time. You need to double check that because then straight after as well, it's MotoE Race 2. So 3 races coming your way today. Tomorrow, live action. We've got Formula E today as well. They're practice 2 qualifying the race. Then we've got coming into all the action runs as they swing through again, Ferrari and Torres. We've got Formula E 1 AM for their race as well from Portland. Then we've got all the action from Moto3, Moto2 and MotoGP live tomorrow. Nice early finish on a Sunday as well. Mantovani 5th, he's passed Eric Ganardo. 0.797 the gap between them. Torres getting a bit left behind. Eric Ganardo wanted a battle with Mantovani over 5th. Mantovani on the inside line makes short work of him down at turn number 1. Granado trying to look around the outside again. He's going to hold it round turn 2 at Magic into turn 3 at Ossenbrook. He's not going to have the kink back at 4 that he needs unless he's going to do a dive bomb at 5. He thought about it. Mantovani shuts the door. Nicola Spinelli in 10th. Kevin Zanoni is in 11th, so they've swapped over once more. 2 laps to go here at MotoE, and it looks like Matteo Ferrari who's going to close up on Jordi Torres in the World Championship fight as we come into the halfway stage of the year. 8 rounds, 2 races, maybe a bit more actually, but still, round 4 of the season. 2 races each. So this is going to be, again, another run for this year's championship. Lots of them, you can hear the brake ducts starting to attack and all the energy coming through. Matteo Ferrari is enjoying this one a little bit too much at the front. He's now put out 0.9 of a second to Jordi Torres. Oh, a little bit of smoke coming from Matteo Cassidy as well. Now to the inside line. They shut the door. Ferrari leads 0.9 to Torres, Kubanaka, Cassidy, Mantovani, Granado, Rabat. Last lap of the opening race here of the day. But a nice little tight fight actually. Not usually see too much the difference. Oh, Miguel Pons drops to 11th. Nicholas Spinelli and Kevin Zanoni get through on the start-finish straight. Make the move sorted out. As you can see now, are changing on the timing screen on front of us. But this is the last lap for MotoE Race 1. Lap 7 of 7. Green lights were out everywhere. Exactly what needed to happen has happened. And once again, they're going to attack with full force for the Dutch Grand Prix. A fantastic end to the opener as they continue on the inside line. Ferrari, though, little battle with Torres. Just died down. 1 minute 40 lap times. Really short race, actually. I think it's less than 10 minutes. 11 minutes. Started at 15 minutes past the hour. So this race is going to be less than 15 minutes long. I think we're just going to get over it. What is it now? 12 minutes coming up in 15 seconds time. This race is going to be less than 13 minutes. Insane for MotoE at this track. The batteries are being developed all the time. As we see Mantovani having a go at Matteo Cassidy. Kumanaka might be able to get Torres. Cassidy's under pressure from Mantovani. It's not going to work out. Matteo Ferrari takes the checkered flag and wins the first race of the day for MotoE. Jordi Torres second, Randy Kuminaka's third. There's a whole gaggle across the line as Garzo passes Rabat. Insane amount of spin from everyone there. Really well done. What an opener. Nice, short, easy. 13.5 minutes of racing. No, 12.5 minutes of racing. Wow. That's a very quick race. And later on is going to be exactly the same. First win of the day then. Matteo Ferrari, Jordi Torres second, Randy Kuminaka starts in third. Not a bad way. Race 2 up later. So the first race of MotoE comes to a close. It's Matteo Ferrari winning with Jordi Torres in second position. Randy Kuminaka takes P3. Fourth on the board for Matteo Casti. Fifth, Andrea Mantovani. Oganado sixth. Hector Garzo seventh. Tito Rabat eighth. Nicolas Spinelli ninth. Kevin Zanoni is in 10th. Miguel Pons 11th. Alessandro Zacconi 12th, Kevin Manfred 13th, Akubo 14th, Finelio 15th, Salvadori 16th, Perez 17th, and Maria Herena finishing in 18th position. Just take a quick look at this. Ignore that MotoGP. Just look at the world standings as well. Jordi Torres now leads the same. 13 points to Matteo Ferrari as well, 124 to 111. So Torres still leads, but Ferrari has closed that gap up big time, ready for later on today. Well, Amy, I hope you enjoyed that one, watching on behind the scenes in the commentary box. I hope you had fun with that one. Did you enjoy that race?
It was very electric, and yes, I did. Very short and fun.
Very good. Nice to have you. Nice to see you again. Obviously not commentating on this weekend, but everyone's having a weekend off, but me and Julia. And Ed and Adam, to be fair, because that's the main team are having a break from the Formula 1 lot because they've done a lot. Cheers, Amy. Nice to see you in the box. So that's it. Race 2 will be coming up later on after the MotoGP sprint. Take care. See you later. Bye-bye.